Jaden Bulldogs with another video, and today we will be doing a reaction to the brand new video from SML Theory, or whatever it is, yeah. So, okay. Sorry, I was reading what the thumbnail said. Anyway, okay, so this one is the tragic truth behind Jeffy's father theory. So, let's see and find out what this will be about. Like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to react to next. Let's see and find out what this will be about. Now, we all know Jeffy's father is a fucking asshole, apparently. Just like his mom, a fucking asshole. A good thing Rose and Marvin is, better. At least they are taking care of Jeffy. Thank God. Better than his real stupid ass parents that are fucking assholes, okay? But, yeah. He faked his death and apparently for a stupid reason. But anyway, let's get into the reaction. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
We all know Jeffy is the quirky, hilarious kid who's taken SML by storm. But what if there's more to his story than meets the eye?
That's true, no cap. That's kinda true, no cap.
What if, behind the scenes, there's a secret guardian watching over Jeffy, guiding his path from the shadows? Today we're going to examine the evidence that Jeffy's biological father, the mysterious Jacques-Pierre Francois, has been supporting his son all along. To understand this theory, we first need to look at Jeffy's traumatic past. As we learned in Jeffy's parents, Jeffy's childhood was marked by neglect and abuse from his mother.
Yeah, there might... We were thinking about that honestly. What if they were secretly looking after Jeffy? They just... Yeah. No cap. What if they aren't or ugly as they look and sound? But why the fuck did they have to be looking ugly? Maybe they are not so ugly. Damn.
Nancy. The only bright spot was his close bond with his twin sister Phoebe. Tragically, Phoebe died in a bike accident when the two were young, leaving Jeffy utterly alone. But what about Jeffy's father? We know from the same episode that Jacques-Pierre Francois was a world-famous painter who was rarely home. Nancy describes him as a drunk and a no-good deadbeat. Most devastating of all, we learn that Jacques apparently offed himself, abandoning Jeffy when he needed a father most. But here's where things get interesting. What if Jacques' death was faked? After all, we never see concrete proof, and a famous painter suddenly dying would surely make headlines, but no one ever mentions finding a body. Suspicious, right? So why would Jacques fake his death? Well, what if it was to escape his toxic relationship with Nancy and the responsibilities of fatherhood he wasn't ready for? What if, by disappearing, he thought he was giving Jeffy a chance at a better life? Enter Marvin, the unexpected hero of our story. When Nancy gets arrested and Jeffy has nowhere to go, it's Marvin who steps up and takes him in. As we see in Jeffy's parents, Marvin has no idea what he's getting into. Jeffy's behavioral issues and special needs are a lot for any parent to handle, but Marvin never gives up on Jeffy, even when things get tough. But here's the thing. Somehow, help always seems to arrive just when
He wants to give up, but we all know he secretly doesn't, honestly. He secretly doesn't. Don't know why he fucking doesn't want to admit to it. he's such an idiot for not doing it, but to make the episode more funnier, I don't get how that's supposed to be, but okay. Yeah. But okay. Let's go.
Marvin and Jeffy need it most. Remember when Jeffy loses his pencil? When Marvin miraculously finds $500 in an unmarked envelope? Or in Jeffy's piggy bank, when Marvin's able to replace the $2,000 Jeffy lost? One might explain this away with SML lacking continuity, but what if there's actually a reason for all the money issues Marvin and Jeffy face suddenly going away? It's almost as if someone is watching over Jeffy, making sure he's taken care of. But who could it be? The obvious answer is Jacques Pierre Francois.
Yep.
Picture this. Jacques, racked with guilt over abandoning his son, decides to become Jeffy's guardian angel. He can't be there in person, the shame is too much, and he worries his presence would only cause Jeffy more pain. But he can support his son from the shadows, making sure Jeffy has everything he needs to thrive. So Jacques starts sending money to help cover Jeffy's expenses. He pulls strings behind the scenes to make sure Jeffy gets what he needs. He even intervenes when both Jeffy and Marvin are in serious financial trouble. When Marvin and Jeffy are about to lose their home, Jacques steps in and pays off Goodman, under the agreement that Goodman is to never mention this to Marvin, so that it does not cause Jeffy distress. If you really start digging, the evidence of Jacques' secret mission is everywhere. Remember when Nancy shows up to take back Jeffy and Jeffy's parents? She specifically mentions that Jeffy will inherit a fortune from his father when he turns 18. How would that be possible if Jacques was really dead? Even small moments, like when Jeffy knows French phrases or shows artistic talent, hint that Jacques is still shaping his life from afar.
Oh, you like it when I speak French, don't you, mon chéri?
After all, Jeffy had to learn that somewhere. We know Jacques was French and a talented painter. Let's talk more about the inheritance Nancy mentioned. If Jacques really did leave Jeffy a fortune, that would explain so much. Remember when it's revealed that Jeffy has a massive trust fund, and that is the only reason Marvin adopted Jeffy? At the time, it seems like a throwaway gag and a way to explain why Marvin would take care of Jeffy. But what if it was actually a clue? A trust fund is a way for a parent to provide for their children financially, even when they're not around. If you don't know what a trust fund is, it's basically a set amount of money that can only be given to the recipient once specific conditions are met, such as Jeffy turning 18. It's exactly the kind of thing a guilt-ridden, secretive father like Jacques would set up. And if Jacques is as wealthy as Nancy implies, it would explain how he's able to keep sending Marvin money whenever Jeffy needs it. There's another interesting detail that hints at Jacques' ongoing presence in Jeffy's life: the paintings. In several episodes, we see paintings in Marvin's house that look suspiciously very well done. Could these be secret gifts from father to son? One might explain this as Logan just having nice art in his home. But what if it's a carefully crafted plot point that proves this theory? Remember, Jacques is supposed to be a world-famous painter. His work would be worth a fortune. By secretly sending Marvin these paintings, Jacques could be ensuring his son's financial future, even if Jeffy doesn't realize it yet. After all, why would a child like Jeffy, who's destroyed many priceless things, ever think that a piece of art could be worth millions? But why all the secrecy? Why not just come back into Jeffy's life? Well, I think it goes back to Jacques' own trauma. He grew up neglected and abused himself, never learning how to be a good father. In his mind, Jeffy is better off without him. It's a tragic cycle of trauma, one that Jacques is desperately trying to break by giving Jeffy the support he never had. He can't be the father Jeffy deserves, but he can give his son a fighting chance at a better life. And in the end, that's exactly what happens. With Marvin's love and Jacques' secret support, Jeffy thrives. He overcomes his traumatic past and learns to manage his emotions, sort of. He even starts to excel in school. Well, maybe just a little bit. Mario and Jeffy's bond is the heart of this story. Marvin becomes the father figure Jeffy always needed, showing him unconditional love and patience. And Jeffy, in turn, learns to trust and heal. It's a beautiful reminder of the power a found family can hold. But perhaps the most compelling evidence of Jacques' secret love for Jeffy comes from Jacques' will to physically cut his ear off to create art. This is Jacques' ultimate gift to his son, a way to secure Jeffy's future forever. For an artist to use their own physical body parts in their pieces, it would drive up the art's value to unprecedented amounts, thus securing Jeffy's financial freedom forever, even if Jeffy never knows it. It's a heartbreaking act that recontextualizes everything we thought and knew about Jeffy's father. In the end, Jeffy's story is one of resilience, love, and the unbreakable bonds of family. Despite all the trauma and hardship he endured, Jeffy found the strength to heal and to thrive, and he did it with the help of not one, but two fathers. Marvin, the dad who raised him, and Jacques, the father who loved him from afar. It's a powerful message about the many forms love can take, and how even the most broken people can find redemption. Jeffy's legacy is proof that no matter how dark things seem, there's always hope. This is a theory that adds new depth and complexity to Jacques' character and his place in the SML universe. But more than that, it's a reminder of the power of a parent's love. Even when that love is imperfect, even when it's expressed in unconventional ways, it can still make all the difference in a child's life. Jeffy's story is a testament to that love. The love of a father who would do anything for his son, even...
Be right back with the reaction. Okay, back to the reaction.
pieces, it would drive up the art's value to unprecedented amounts, thus securing Jeffy's financial freedom forever, even if Jeffy never knows it. It's a heartbreaking act that recontextualizes everything we thought and knew about Jeffy's father. In the end, Jeffy's story is one of resilience, love, and the unbreakable bonds of family. Despite all the trauma and hardship he endured, Jeffy found the strength to heal and to thrive, and he did it with the help of not one, but two fathers. Marvin, the dad who raised him, and Jacques, the father who loved him from afar. It's a powerful message about the many forms love can take, and how even the most broken people can find redemption. Jeffy's legacy is proof that no matter how dark things seem, there's always hope. This is a theory that adds new depth and complexity to Jacques' character and his place in the SML universe. But more than that, it's a reminder of the power of a parent's love. Even when that love is imperfect, even when it's expressed in unconventional ways, it can still make all the difference in a child's life. Jeffy's story is a testament to that love. The love of a father who would do anything for his son, even if it means watching over him from the shadows. And it's a love that, in the end, gave Jeffy the strength to overcome his past and build a brighter future. But what about Jeffy's story? Is there perhaps more to unravel here? I discuss just this in the video on screen now, where I dive into the entire history of Jeffy and how Jeffy overcame and broke the cycle of abuse. But hey, that's just a theory, an SML theory. Please don't sue me. And I want to hear what you think. Do you believe that Jacques has been secretly supporting Jeffy all this time? What other evidence did you spot that supports or refutes this theory? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite SML characters and storylines.
Yeah, there's a story to everyone. And that's no good. Yeah. His dad is probably looking out for him secretly. I mean, yeah, that's no good. So yeah. You never know who's looking out after people. Really. People might think they do, but they really don't. So yeah. That's why you can never assume stuff. But people will anyway. Stupid, but whatever. Anyway, like the reaction, like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to react to next. Jaden and Jaden's boyfriend. And we are.